Time I reviewed some Star Wars, I reviewed one of the earliest EU books. Now I'm going to review one of the earliest prequel tie-ins that's worth reading. We're going to talk about Jedi Council Acts of War, and this is collected in the Rise of the Sith Omnibus. This is a 4-issue mini that really acts as a prologue to what Star Wars slash Star Wars Republic comics would become. In this, a Sidious and Maul have devised this plan to kill Jedi. And it involves the Yinkori. They're a race of aliens that are immune to the Force, much like Toydaria and stuff. You can't use Force persuasion on them. And they have Cortosis shields. Now, Cortosis is a type of, I believe, metal that causes lightsabers to disconnect and shut off. And the Yinkori are new to the Republic, and they're kind of a warlike species of like dinosaur-looking aliens, and they. When two Jedi diplomats are sent to negotiate with them because they're causing problems, they're sent back to the Jedi in as the 501st one said, in various states of dismemberment. Mace Windu, who sent these Jedi out without really consulting the Jedi Council, feels guilt, and he's going to take a team of Jedi to stop the Yinkori and try to get them to be reasonable. So he takes a whole group, a lot of them council members, out, and all chaos erupts. And basically we get a 4-issue mini that is showing off the Jedi Council that we saw in Phantom Menace, and establishing who's going to even be on the Jedi Council, because we have all sorts of people we've never seen before that are great characters. This is the first time we get Jedi like Plo Koon is a big character in this. Yaddle. Adigalia. Like, we get a lot of these Jedi Council members. And of course we have Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. We also get Kukruk. This is Kukruk's first canonical appearance. I think his first appearance ever. And he's still a Padawan, which is cool. And Kukruk's a big character in the expanded universe. If you know, you know. I love Kukruk. He's not full-on badass Kukruk yet, but he's still pretty cool. But this is solely a 4-issue mini that showcases the Jedi Council in action. Also, we get a very fun sequence where a bunch of Yinkori, after the Jedi strike team leaves, they sneak into the Jedi Temple, and Yoda leads a defense. Although, I have a feeling that Lucasfilm saw that, and they said, no, you can't do that. Because there's a lot of stuff that's cut from that. And we don't see Yoda wielding a lightsaber yet, probably because George Lucas wasn't fully settled on whether Yoda was going to wield a lightsaber or not. I don't know. If you've read, like, other comics from this era, you know that Yoda originally had a yellow lightsaber. And that's the big thing with this, is all the Jedi Council members have different lightsabers. Like, Mace Windu has a blue one. There's some red, like, crimson ones, some yellow ones, what have you. But this is the comic near the end of this. Because Keonde Moody isn't in this. Because Star Wars Republic had already started. It was just called Star Wars at this point. It had started, and Prelude to Rebellion, a story I'll talk about probably next, had happened, and so we knew who Keonde Moody was. And he was a member of the Jedi Council who he really was an official member. He wasn't a master yet, but he was someone that was very wise, very powerful. That would he would basically sub in for another master when that master would be gone. Keonda Moody would be there because if you remember in Jedi Apprentice, Keonda Moody is referred to as a master and a member of the council, but he's not. And this comic explains what the deal is with that. So I won't. I kind of spoiled it, but not too much. But Keonda Moody is not in this. He's like the only member that isn't in this. Or I don't think I can't remember if Depa Balaba is or not. There's a lot of characters in this. What would I rank this? It's a good about a 4 out of 5. It's really fun to read, but it's one of those where is this the best Jedi Council story? No. And not even a good like the best Jedi Council story of this era. Because we still have stuff like Emissaries to Malastar. And like the Stark Hyperspace War. Like we have bigger things coming. But this is just a nice, like, hey, let's establish who's on the council prior to episode 1. Let's see what Maul and Sidious are doing. Also, I didn't even get into it. Villy the Devorian shows up. This is his first appearance. And Villy's a great character. We're like I said, like similar with Kakruk, this isn't full Villy yet. Villy's a hilarious creature, and one of my favorite prequel era expanded universe characters. He's a fun one, but he doesn't come full circle until we get to him and Quinlan Voss, which we definitely have not gotten there yet, but we will soon. Don't worry. So anyway, we're finally getting into some good stuff in this omnibus, and I promise there's some more fun stuff in here to come. So anyway, have a nice day.